What's going on, everyone? Anthony here with HG Toys, and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are going to be reviewing the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection Andros. This is a Target exclusive that just went online this past Sunday. Pretty much, there was no announcement. He just kind of went up, and it kept going in and out of being sold out and in stock, in, out, what have you. But they're actually shipping them. That's the crazy part. I thought it was just going to be another pre-order like everything else that's basically been announced this year. I think we've only had like one, maybe two new waves this year with very little new figures coming out itself, with just like little sporadic stuff going on here and there. But anyways, here we have it, your typical standard Power Rangers Lightning Collection box. It is a picture of Andros in his civilian head with the undercover outfit that he has in the show. Now, a lot of you guys thought it was based off the first episode where he was undercover. It is not, but we will get into that later. Power Rangers Lightning Collection Andros. The artwork wraps around the side. Power Rangers in space up here at the top. A little promotional shot of the figure on the back. More artwork on the side. It is black up top, and all the legalese here at the bottom. There's the barcode if you guys want to be able to scan that at your Target. There you go. And yeah, enough of me rambling on about this box. Let's go ahead and crack this guy open and see how cool he actually is. Alright, and here we have the figure out of packaging. But before we take a look at the figure, let's go ahead and take a quick look at his accessories. Fair warning, is basically the exact same accessories that came in the Astronomer in Space Red or 2-pack. So you obviously come with a, well, not really a Red Ranger helmet, but it is a in-space helmet done in all black. It is a nice gloss black. Very hard to see any of the details. Honestly, the visor honestly just kind of disappears into it. So yeah, there is some sculpting details, but other than that, makes for a nice black helmet. If you guys wanted to do some like evil Dark Rangers, this will probably be the perfect custom fodder for you. He comes with the lightning effect right here. It is a little spiral to go into his weapon right there, and like so. And he does come with another weapon, basically the exact same thing as the last one, same exact paint jobs, no extra paint details added on this one. It is a basic black handle, the silver spiral, and then this little red piece painted in right there. So there you go. He comes with two, I guess, just kind of grippy hands on him out of packaging. He comes with one closed fist and then one pointing finger, just like he did with the other release. And then he comes with his Astro Blaster right there, and another effect piece that just kind of ports in like so, I think. Oh no, it doesn't look like it ports in there. It's very... Is it going right here maybe? Yeah, I guess it's for this one. I have no idea why. That makes no sense unless mine just doesn't have the hole cut out big enough. So you just gotta force it in. Like so, maybe? I don't know. Mine's not cut properly. Maybe that's what's going on here. But if you don't want to have him holding the weapon, he does come with his little holster right here on the side. Go ahead and port that in like so. And his weapon is holstered. And then obviously he also comes with his civilian head sculpt. Let me go pop that off. So it is basically the exact same head sculpt as the... let me see here if I can get this kind of focused. There you go. So it is the exact same head sculpt that we got in the 2-pack. Nothing new here. Nothing. No smiling face. No smirk. No nothing. It's basically the exact same with just different paint applications. The skin tone on the first one is slightly darker. This one is done in a much lighter skin tone, maybe to contrast the black outfit a little bit more. But I won't be displaying him with that head. I will be displaying him with the helmet, because that's honestly how I prefer to display my Rangers. So that is how he looks with the helmet on. Much better in my opinion. How it more resembled it in the episode until he finally revealed it was Andros himself. Speaking of which, this costume is not based off the first episode of the show. It is based off of one later in the season. I forget the name of it. It's slipping my mind, but I'll have it here across the screen once I remember it, and along with the picture of him as is. A lot of people were complaining that why is it black? He was wearing red in that first episode. Yes, he was wearing his red outfit in his first episode, but later on in the season when he went back undercover, he did don this black outfit with this symbol right here. So this one is honestly very screen accurate to that episode. I think a lot of confusion was that when they had first announced this figure, I think they had actually mentioned it was based off the first episode. I could be wrong. I don't remember if it was just kind of a Mandela effect going on right now, that maybe we just all assumed it was based off the first episode. But the second I saw them show off this gold symbol, I knew that wasn't the first episode. It was later on in the season. As for another accessory, Anthony, he does come with this cloth robe. A lot of people are calling it a bathrobe. Rightfully so. It is basically a bathrobe, but it is made out of a soft goods. I'm sorry. Forgive me. The whole reason I've actually haven't been uploading lately is I've had a bit of a cold. No, not that sickness, just a regular old cold. So I haven't really been feeling up to recording lately. I never actually got to finish my Sentinel review. There was a couple other figures I wanted to review that I just didn't get around to doing because I just wasn't feeling well. Anyways, enough rambling. I'm sure you guys can hear it in my throat right now. But it is a very nice soft goods. Very, very soft. Honestly, I wish the Star Wars Black Series figures would use this more often. This one actually fits him really well. If you guys collect Black Series and you know the Jedi robes, they really don't hug to the figure very well, in my opinion. They're like overly sized or just undersized. But this one right here covers his face just perfectly. Shows off the emblem just enough. Even has a Velcro strap right here to want to keep it closed. Not very strong. At least mine isn't. It kind of like comes off a little bit too easily. I don't know if that's how they wanted it. But there you go. Very nice thing. I love soft goods when doable. I wish they would have made a soft goods cape for the Lord Draken Comic-Con exclusive last year. That would have been nice, and instead of having that hard plastic one that you really can't use in like a sitting down position. But anyways, let's go ahead and take a closer look at this figure. He is basically an all black figure, short of the gold accent right here on his belt and the gold symbol right here on his chest. The belt is very loose. It just kind of wriggles around a little bit, so I mean that's not really something you can be cautious about when you get the figure because it's in the box, but just be fair warned, mine is very loose. He is the in-space body mold, I believe, well, which is basically all Ranger molds anyways. He does have the in-space helmet, as I mentioned earlier. As you can see here, all black. So this is probably the cheapest figure they possibly could have made to this collection, honestly, and it sucks because that is when the price hike is starting. I believe this guy was like $25 or something, so a $5 increase. I guess the way they make it up is this soft goods robe, which I am perfectly okay with. If that's the reason why this thing is so high and they had to cut the corner somewhere, why not be it in all black? So I know a lot of people are mad that they didn't make it the red version. A lot of people skipped out on the 2-pack because they just didn't want Astronema, thinking that they were going to come out with the red version single card. Maybe they thought that was their way of getting it. I get it. You know, it's cheaper just to make an all black figure with minimal paint apps and then add a very expensive soft goods robe. Maybe they could have cut back on some of the accessories, like was 2 lightning effect pieces really necessary? Not really. Was this saber there? Not really. The hands, not really. But, you know, it's kind of a give and take. A lot of collectors are happy about this. A lot of collectors aren't. It just kind of depends on where you fall. Me, since I already had the 2-pack, I'm actually very happy that they gave this one. Gives it a nice little standout so I don't have 2 Red Rangers in my collection like I do with Lost Galaxy. Oh, not Lost Galaxy. Is it Lost Galaxy? Yeah, it's Lost Galaxy and 2 Psycho Reds. So with that being said, what do you say we just jump into articulation, because there is not much detail in this to talk about. So with your standard Power Rangers Lightning collection, the head does do a full 360. No real side to side, which is always a shame. Does not look up very far. Looks down a good amount. Let's see here. Shoulders will go out about that far. You have butterfly joints, so it'll go forward about that much. Backwards a very good amount. Let's see here. Upper bicep swivel, we'll do full 360. Double jointed elbows, almost full 90 degrees. Wrist rotation, we'll do a full 360. Hinges in and out with this hand. Same thing with this one, so no real gun ones, so they don't go up and down. These are just in and out. You do have a upper diaphragm swivel, so we'll rock around full 360 if necessary. Crunch forward just a little bit, crunch forward just back a little bit. Then you have a lower ab crunch. So with that one, it'll go back about that far, forward about that far. Yeah, about that far. So no waist swivel. Hips will go out about that far. Won't really do the splits, which is a shame for a Power Ranger figure. I wish they would just hurry up and give us a drop down hip. I mean, like, how do you have these martial artists who can't do splits? And another thing is that these arms, they just don't go down all the way. Some figures of mine, like mainly the Zeo figures, they do go down all the way. But for the most part, you just can't get their arms to the full side. Anyways, upper thigh swivel, we'll do full 360. Double jointed knees, does a good amount right there. Really good amount. Upper boot cuff swivel. Then your ankle will hinge forward, backwards. Rockers for left and right. Peg holes at the bottom. And yeah, that is your standard typical Power Rangers Lightning collection if you guys aren't aware and if you're new to this line. So with that being said, what do you say we jump into a couple size comparisons? Okay, obviously first and foremost, here we have him next to the standard Red Ranger in space outfit of what he is based off of. So as you can see here, it is basically the exact same body mold, same helmet detailing, same belt, just different colors, what have you. Yeah, same basic size. This one, just a tad bit shorter. I don't know if that's just the black reflecting off of like the light or whatnot, but more or less they are the exact same size. Then here we have him next to a Psycho Red Ranger figure, and just like all the Psycho Ranger figures, they are for whatever reason just a tad bit shorter than the standard Ranger figures. So that is how he looks like next to that one. And one last comparison, just because why not, I have him out. This is the actual black in-space Ranger next to the, well, black Red Ranger, which is kind of weird to say. But there you go. Yeah, same basic size, maybe just a tad shorter. Really can't tell, but overall, the black is basically the same for whatever reason. If you remember my review on Carlos, there is actually a shine, like almost a glitter to this black. So it's not the exact same black. This one's more of a flat black, as to where this one has that metallic shine to it, which is a nice touch in my opinion. I don't know if they did that to differentiate this one from release, or if it's just they really want to cheap out on this one. I don't know, but there you go. So final thoughts on the figures. Is he a smash? Is he a pass? Honestly, I say go ahead and get him. He is a Target exclusive. If he is still available, I will leave links down below on where you can order him. Obviously, if not, you can wait till you find him in stores. Are you going to regret getting him later? Maybe, maybe not. Just depends on how much of a fan you are of In Space itself. For me, I did love the episode where he went undercover into that bar and was dressed like this. It just, I don't know. It just looked pretty cool, and it reminded me of a Jedi. So there you go. I would say go ahead and grab it. Target exclusive, be damned. I know they suck trying to get, but he is available online, and he will be in stores eventually. So there you guys have it. I do recommend it. You know, if you change your mind, it being a Target exclusive is going to be hard to get later on. So until next time, guys, later.